So it's really mostly just a talking video today, guys. That's
yeah. Well, we're conceptualizing.
And you do yeah, more wood. So pick it up. You want to do it? Or you want me to do it? I remember how well you did that. Safety glasses. Huh? I said, wear your glasses. You're like,
Well, actually, I don't know. If I start drinking coffee,
have it to where it would potentially cover tattoo schools, so I can get the SMPD.
this is Henry. I'm like, this is Henry. I think wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
You guys been watch this? Well, guess where we are today? Trevor's right now.
Hey.
We just mopped up 2 towels of water, or microfiber, like chamois type things of water.
Yeah.
Less than it was last winter, so that's a plus. As you can see, we are still covered in tarp. So we're not sure where it's coming from. I don't see any drips anywhere on top, but we'll let you know if we end up seeing anything. We are here today to measure where the thing's gonna go across here. So we brought foam core for that.
Yeah.
And actually, really, that's probably about it. We just came out to check on the boat, see how it looked, drop off some stuff. I brought the wire that's going to be used for all the rewiring of all of this. We'll try to give you an idea of how that's going to go. And other randomness.
Yes.
Trevor have anything to add?
No, yeah, we're just gonna hopefully do a little bit more of the shelving designs and maybe kind of brainstorm on stuff that we might want to add for functionality. And then I've been over the last couple of days drawing what may be some kind of final interiors and like elevations of the boat to give you guys a better idea of what it might look like when we're done. So kind of just working on that.
Right. Turn it off for now.
The backsplash?
I'm all for the backsplash down here. We still have all that stuff, but up here where the shelf starts, have that be the metal backing that's painted, and then have the magnetic containers.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then basically just use these as where the shelves would be anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because then we're gonna move all this wiring.
Right. We won't need this, and if we just do the LED strip that runs along the top, this won't even have to be here. So that's one wire set gone.
Yeah.
This wire set goes to that light that's in there.
Which again, we could just do LED.
Right.
Just run LED like all the way around and just have it zoned.
Right.
To where it won't, you know, I can only do so much or whatever.
But, alright, so we're gonna measure over there across. Oh, can I grab the board? I got the board. I can see how that board fits. It's gonna hold the board.
The board.
Instead of the board. Alright, so this would go like that.
Okay.
So it does need. Is it straight?
Well, it doesn't really. I don't know. How do you want to fit it up against the ceiling of the boat?
Up there? Well, this. So I have to round this off a little bit, and that'll make it where it actually tucks
Up into the ceiling?
up there better, because I can go all the way to that. But if I'm all the way to this, I can't go all the way up because it's not rounded.
Yeah.
So if I just round
Well,
this
how much did we
just
bring it
above where the controller is, where we put the line. So if I just right there, it'll hug this and then go out. Straight.
We could trace that on some foam core.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So essentially, this is here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. He's learning.
Am I? Fucking power thing. It's always on a power trip.
How far out do you want it to go?
To the end of this.
To the window?
To the wall.
Well, but remember, you gotta remember that we have those window shades that are gonna reach beyond that. So it's actually gonna have to go. What's it hitting?
The power thing.
Do we have to keep that there?
Yeah.
No.
Unless we drill a new hole and move the light.
No.
This is this line, so this would go to here. Ignore the mess of everything. The inverter's girthy.
Yeah, but I still don't think it's. I mean, that's like what, 4 or 5 inches, I would say.
Right, but
Ladies.
If I have the fuse box too, which I guess I could put by the panel.
Well, I like your idea of the more that we hide, and for the cleanliness is like bigger. Aesthetically, yeah. Because this boat, obviously, as you guys know,
even if we go right
small.
behind here, we can notch out for the wire.
Yeah.
So when I did the video by myself, you weren't here, obviously. I made this purposely a little kind of in between where I think it needed to be, specifically so I could go, okay, now I have to trim this down
To the shape of the
to
hole.
the shape that I want. Because right now, back here, it's going to sit at an angle. But if I want it to be up towards the top,
Flush, yeah.
or straight, it's pulling it out an inch.
Yeah.
So if I just go,
Well, we could cut another piece of wood for the top or figure that out
I'm just
also.
thinking just sand this down a little bit and just take a little bit off at a time while I move it closer and closer, and it'll
Well, yeah, but
eventually.
I'm talking about not for just that though, but for the put it back up there the way you want it to be, and then look how you know what I mean.
Right.
Look how much that would be off. So it's like, do we maybe a piece of trim or something around
kind of hide it.
just to hide it? Would be fine.
Some crown molding in the boat.
Yeah. I love crown molding.
Living the
actually.
high life.
On the high seas.
outside.
Yeah, a beautiful day, you guys, in the Pacific Northwest, if you can see.
The best sailing weather. It's actually warmer here. I mean,
Well,
not warm,
comparatively to outside and being rained on, it's raining pretty hard right now.
but no men
so-
though, which is good.
Yeah.
You want a clamp?
A Henry clamp?
What was it? 1 Henry pound. It's not going to be very good. It's always 3. I'm going to go for the ultra shot.
Are you between my legs right now? Most action I've gotten in a long time. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't mind the gull wing.
Is 4 inches enough?
I don't know. We should have brought like a little glass or something. Like what do you think the diameter of like a normal drinking glass is?
3 inches?
Probably something like that.
Rocks glass. I mean, all you're really going to do is have cocktails and,
Yeah.
and champagne.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be on a boat. Yeah, and then I also want to take this whole situation out to just kind of be totally random here for a moment and do a new sink, do like a bigger sink, and then have a lot of van life stuff. They have these like a triple filtered
You're
system.
going way overboard.
Yeah, no, but
No pun intended, because we're on a boat.
Hey, but it'll be good for drinking water, right? If you want to go out for a couple days, and you don't want to have just like big jugs of water or something. You
Right.
can have, because you're gonna want your own water system in here.
But
I
are you
feel
still
like.
wanting to keep the pump set up? Or are you
Well-
wanting like an electric pump? Because I think an electric pump is overkill for this little boat. That's what I'm getting.
I don't know. I feel like being able to just.
Don't get me wrong, it would be horribly convenient.
Well, that's what I mean. But if we're gonna do all this other stuff, and we're gonna rewire all this shit, then
That's
it's like.
true.
I think doing an electric pump and having enough power wouldn't be that tough, especially with the battery that you bought, and it's like one of the only electric things other than the lights here. So I think having electric, like, being able to
Small
turn a
pump.
tap on or whatever for a small thing, and being able to have like drinking water whenever you want. You'd want like a gray water tank, and then for like whatever goes into the sink. And then you'd want however big of a tank you want for your fresh water. So, I mean, you could do something like that. You could like put them back here. You could put one on each side so the boat stays level. There's lots of different
We don't need
things.
that big of a tank though, because I don't want to sit there and have to dump it all out if it's just for weekend trips, you know?
Well, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, a handful of gallons. I mean, you're supposed to drink, 64 ounces a day at least or something, right?
Am I?
So that's just a random thing.
Coffee counts as water, guys.
Yeah. It technically has water in it. So does alcohol.
So shelf.
Shelf. Yeah.
The question is, do we go around the side? I think it would actually look nice going around the side. It would just it would transition it around. If that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
How wide is it over there? Less?
Probably. I think you're pretty close to
3 inches?
I think it's about 3 inches. Yeah.
The plan is next summer to sail it all the way up to the San. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That would be
To the
fun.
Arctic
And
Circle.
dangerous as shit.
What, to where?
To sail to the San Juan Islands up in northern Washington. We'd have to take it out of here, up the Columbia River, out the Columbia, whatever.
Into the ocean?
Yeah,
Oh.
and then follow the ocean up to the San Juans.
Yeah, this doesn't strike me as a seafaring vessel for sure.
Hey, Sam Holmes could do it. Sam Holmes, you did it. You're 23 foot.
You're a brave man. Yeah, I probably would want the bottom to be here. And
Center from the
a
bottom
little
down
lip.
here?
Yeah. It could, for all we know, it could be small bottles of booze up here, you know?
It's a full liquor bar. Just
Yeah,
right
full liquor bar.
So that's what we should do for the picture up here. Is take a picture of a bar and just have
Yeah.
all bottles all
I
across the
love
back.
that idea, because none of this will be here.
Correct. This was my plan to go with the wiring. I don't know if you want this or not. So, with this here, the panel here, that would have all the wires coming to here, switches for lights and all that stuff. So you're
Yeah.
already doing all of that. Where is the wire? I have no fingernails. This is what I like about this wire. The one I bought, I don't know if you can tell, has 3 wires on it. So if we need like an accessory wire or anything else, it's there. It's thin, it's flat, it's white. The plan is it would come out from the box back here, but essentially it would tuck along the top of this and be attached at so many points. It would just be tucked up like that, and since it's like this, tuck up here would blend in way better than a bunch of multicolored wires. So that would blend in a lot better, especially if it's tucked all the way back here versus this.
Yeah.
That was still, I mean, it was up to here and then it hung down.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
all of that. Because there's different, it's going off to different switches, so we have to like crawl and look around and see where all the wiring goes.
Yeah.
But even if you just do 2 of these side by side, it's still only going to be
What gauge is that again?
16?
Yeah, which is more than enough.
I would think so. It's thicker than this is. This might be 16 also. But there's like 17,000 wires here. And yeah, I don't like that.
No, nor do I. I think rerouting the wires will be a good way to clean up the interior of the boat quite a lot.
So this hole won't get used because it'll come out here and just hug along this and go out. And we can, like I said, we can do 2 side by side, and then that'll go that way. One will come right off here, right to this. It's out, over, and on. This doesn't have to be here.
Nor does any of that, I don't think either, right? Over here.
I'm not sure what that one goes to. I don't know if I'm gonna go look or not.
Sure either.
Take them on an adventure, whatever. We're going.
Take me to that great place, it's my destination. See, I don't know, it goes underneath this thing and disappears.
Oh, there's a depth finder down there.
I wonder if it's adept at reading the depths.
Which even then, we can still fix that. Do we read beer?
Yeah,
Or are
I
we gonna
think so.
finish doing?
Well, we
We'll
could
take that with
mock up a couple more shelves just for fun.
Yeah.
We braved the elements.
We're doing an outro today, guys.
We are.
As you saw, we mostly talked about the plans over the winter. Might get more involved in it when we get back to the house, not cold and wet. Talked about the power up and how we're going to try and do the wiring. It's got the measures for the show, so we can cut those up. We can do it at the house over the winter, just on the patio or whatever.
No, I think just, yeah, conceptualizing more and figuring out what we want the final look to be like and just kind of represent for the build, right? And just ways we can make like the interior space function better. And I guess also kind of not being afraid to like take stuff out or reorganize stuff that we don't like the way that it works in the boat. Yeah, works in the boat currently. So just figuring stuff out as we go, really, which is the whole theme of our boat.
It's true.
And
We're learning.
build and channel, I guess, right? So,
And then maybe we'll learn on a bigger boat. We never know. We're going to the place, if you follow us on Instagram, that we'll probably put a screenshot of it in. Lighthouse?
yeah, I think it's
Lighthouse Pub, something like that. It was fun. We went there last time. We were on the way back from the boat. It was good. Food was good. Server was great.
Yeah, cool little, just like vibey, like dimly lit,
Ocean themed,
yeah,
lighthouse themed place.
Yeah, it was cool. So we're going back.
We're going back.
Round 2.
Yes. Anything else? My arm's getting tired.
No.
I need to exercise more.
You and me both.
What else was I gonna say?
It's almost snowboard season.
It's almost snowboarding season.
For you out there
Truck.
that
Don't trust the truck.
have nothing to do with boating or outdoorsy awesomeness.
We're like 7 away from 100. Appreciate everybody that's been subscribing. Share it with your friends if you enjoy our ridiculously.
Yeah, and
that's what we're full of.
Yeah, and for how cringy things were when we started out, we were kind of figuring everything out as we go and all of that. I think we've come a long way, and we're really just doing it for the enjoyment and to
like
distract
45 minutes.
ourselves. Yeah, for like some of our daily troubles and all that kind of stuff. So come on the
Come and get away with both of us as we escape the reality that is.
Yeah. Oh God. No.
We'll cut that out.
Yeah.
Or leave it in.
More just
Maybe-
COVID in general.
Maybe at the end.
Regardless of behavior.
We're gonna be unemployed for 4 weeks, essentially.
I thought it was 2 weeks. Is it 4 weeks now?
It's 4 weeks for Multnomah County and surrounding areas.
Oh, it changed from 2 weeks to
That's just
4?
send your announcement, yeah.
Oh God, that's news to me. Well, there you go.
He'll be here all day, folks. Actually, no, we'll be here for like 45
I got
minutes.
attacked by the rope.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
That goes like that.
You fart? Nope. Not that I can remember.
We're getting old.
Sometimes they just sneak out. I have to. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole shell's stuck in here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
And the bottom one's still there.
Whee!